Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll, and welcome to my channel here. And what is this lady up to here? Well, I went out on my bike yesterday on a very hot, humid day, and I went and got some more of these doll books. Now, when I talked to the gentleman, he told me that there's more, but he hasn't unearthed them yet. So I told him, well, that's okay, because this is as much as I can do for this month. I got other things I got to do, and but this is enough for me right now and for the reading. He said, well, next month he's going to open up more of them. And I said, that does me just well, just fine, you know. So, but anyways, I went out and got some more books. Now, all the hardcover books were $5. He gave me the soft covers for free. So I took what I saw there for soft covers, and here we are. He says he's going to make me a deal, because this is a particular little corner. He says he doesn't know who's going to buy these. He didn't even know that he was surprised when I said, do you have any books on doll collecting? And here we are. Look at this wonderful, it's just like one of those great big old-fashioned Bibles, almost, you know, like that's the size of them, you know. It's called The Collector's Encyclopedia of Dolls, Volume 2. Dorothy S., Elizabeth A., and Evelyn J. Coleman. Isn't that wonderful? 3,000 illustrations in here. It's phenomenal, this book is. Wonderful. I love big books like this. I do. You get a little bit of information, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less on whatever doll that they're talking about and what goes on with them. But a lot of advertisements, everything about dolls in here. It's in here. You'll probably find every doll that you're looking for that they could possibly find. And yeah, just the markings, everything, you know. Mind you, it's quicker for me to go online than it is to look in a book, but there's something about books just as well. This is a gorgeous book, like I said. One thing I'm going to tell you what I like and don't like. I love this book, don't get me wrong, but you just get a little bit of information. Now, when you buy another book that's maybe by Horseman, you might get a little bit more information because it's zeroing in on that company, and then what you can do is expand on information. Where in here, sure, there's Horseman dolls in here, but they might give a smaller amount of information because this book is sharing with a lot of other dolls. So they have to make sure all dolls are being touched upon. So you'll get information for sure, wonderful information, but maybe just not as much as you would in a book that's more particular to that doll company and that doll. But you can't go without a book like this. The only thing is, these are hard to carry. That's why I left this one behind, hoping that nobody would come in and get it. And I would not want to have this one sent in the mail to me. I would want to go pick it up in person, because this thing is heavy. So let's look at the next book. Oh my word! The next book I got is called The Cavalcade of Dolls, a basic source book by Ruth S. Freeman, and it's just book about more dolls. Another beautiful book, not as big as the last one. Look at the here advertisements that you would see in the day of dolls coming out. Boo Boo, the Take Me doll. She reaches out her arms to you and begs, "Take me." Vinyl head and hands and soft cuddly body by Georgine Averill. So here we are with this doll. We get to see what she wore and a little bit of her facial features. Not much. I really can't distinguish the doll, but I love the idea of the advertisements. Just like that. Oh, was waiting very patiently. Okay, hang on a second here. We got to shut that off. Alarm clock went on. I'm Laura Lynch, and this is What on Earth, where we bring you a world of climate solutions. And our next story is inspired by a listener question. And as you might have guessed. Okay, I'm making a video right now. Yes, okay. Okay, so anyways, excuse me for that interruption there. But anyhow, this is a wonderful book here. Again, a lot of these books are from the late 70s, 80s, and early 90s that I have found the dates on. Okay, next one. Pollock's Dictionary of English Dolls. Again, this is what I'm talking about. You get this nice sized book, and it's just going to be about dolls from England, and that's the wonderful part about it that I love. Just all about British dolls. And I'm just like, wow, yay. And this is what I like. Now I'm going to get particular information just on their dolls, and you're going to get a little bit more. And that's what I like about it, because this book zeroes in on it. Now, if you're just looking for the name of it, or to look up your doll, yeah, that big encyclopedia would be great. But then if you want more information, this is what you want to turn to for more information. Now this one probably was in a bin for 50% off, $12.99. And it's just about doll making. It's just about, but what I like about it is I saw this here. I love this here. It shows stitching, that you can machine stitches, hand stitches, embroidery stitches, you know, just little things that I don't know too much about. And I just look at it and go, wow, thank you for putting that in there, because this girl probably needs it. But again, just about doll making. So I thought, well, I'm going to get that all the same. I don't know if I'll make one. I would love to design my own baby doll and have it manufactured. And I'm not talking a reborn, no. I'm talking about a doll that I designed. A nice chubby baby that just represents a beautiful baby doll, and about 20 inches. And I would love to have that done. I've thought about it more and more as time goes on here, that I would like to design my own baby doll. I don't know how to start it, but something I might look at down the road. And very soon, I would like to see about how to do this, how to make have a doll designed by me before I kick off and go to the big doll world, you know. So, not that I'm going anywhere just yet that I know of. But this is a Simon and Helbig doll. Again, you would find these dolls in that big encyclopedia, but if you want to narrow it down and just study about Simon and Helbig dolls, here's the book that you might want to get, and just sit and read about the dolls and get some more zoomed in pictures of the faces and everything else about them. So this is just it. These books that narrow in are great. The last one I got of hardcover is this one, Treasury of German Dolls. And the same idea what I was just talking to you about. It looks like she paid $24.95 for this book. But beautiful cameo pictures of dolls in here. Like just gorgeous. Oh, isn't that beautiful? You know. Oh. Time to drool. Some of them are frames, some of them are cameos, like, you know, oh, look at her hair all over. She needs to get a nice braid or piggy tails in it. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at her. Maybe this was more of a cultural doll. I never thought about that. I just looked over here, and maybe that's supposed to be more cultural. So that could be the make of the doll, and that's how their hair was. I just looked over at the side here and saw this, and I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't look thoroughly, because I'm thinking now this doll might be more of a cultural doll. But beautiful, beautiful dolls, just gorgeous. Anyways, again, that's what I like about the smaller books. Now let's take a look at my soft covered books that I got for free. I got this one here called The Doll, and it's just dolls, dolls, dolls again. I really haven't given it a good look, this book, yet. I haven't even looked at it. Oh, look at this mechanical doll. She's going somewhere. This French mechanical swimming doll was, we believe, made by a man named Martin and exhibited in 1879 at the Exposition Universelle in Paris, where the simultaneous I'm not going to get it out. Simultaneous movements of her arms and legs attracted much favorable attention. She has a bisque head, wooden body, and metal hands. Her expertise permits her to swim without wetting her hair. An important accomplishment for any female swimmer. From toes to fingertips, she is 18.5 inches. Wow, there you go, everybody. She's swimming. She's going. There we are. So it's wonderful stuff. Again, never saw that doll before. But anyways, that was free to me. The next book that was free to me was this doll here, the Jameau doll. And again, it narrows in on those French dolls, and you can maybe get a little bit more information. The next one, I really love this one. It's called Modern Doll Rarities. So if you were going to collect, let's say, Chatty Cathy's, this book would tell you if you want to just collect the rare ones and what to look for, or if you want certain Barbies or Tammy dolls or whatever, Ginny dolls or whatever, Terry Lee dolls, if you wanted to, or Trolls or whatever, Cabbage Patch, whatever dolls you wanted to collect, if that was the one you picked, you will be able to take this book and it would tell you what the rarities of that doll is, and of all that, let's take the Tammy doll. What were the rare ones in the Tammy family? I found out that the mother, the Tammy's mother, the one that was the rare one, was the brunette. They made more blondes and whatnot, but the brunettes were not made as many. If you're going to get the mother, look, and you want a rare one, then search for a brunette one. And if you get a blonde one on the side, that's fine. But you would know that and I think I saw that back here. They were talking about it right here. Cases too, Rarity. Now this is here. Oh yeah, there it is right here. The brunette mom right there. And I have the brunette mom, not knowing that she was a more the rare one that they made. It doesn't mean that she's any price more. She could, but here's another thing. I have one of these. This is called Salty and Petey. Now what I learned about these two dolls, they look the same, and they actually, it says Pete, Tammy's little brother, and Salty, Pepper's little friend, were actually the same doll in different outfits. Pete had patched denim jeans, and Salty had a red cotton play pants. Both had brown molded hair, freckles, and more than their share of cute. Marked circa 1964 Ideal Corp. 8 inches. Both are really hard to find. Yeah, they are. I've got one. I didn't know. I just thought it was Pete. But now to find out, it could have been Salty for all I know. But that's just who and what they are. And mine came naked, so I don't know. He was a nudie, so I had to dress him. So that says it all right there. So I can make him whatever one I want. So there we be. But again, and he was harder. He is harder to find, and more pricey than some of the other Tammy family dolls. So just nice to find out, and that's what this book is about, and that's wonderful. Okay, the last book I saved is one of my favorites, because why? It's about Canadian dolls, and this really helped me to find dolls that I have in my own collection here, and I was like, oh my goodness, thank you. This is a book that I'm so glad to own, and I'll tell you why. I just showed you my Aunt Judy's doll, and she's in here, and I didn't have a name for her. Oh, this is another one. Okay, let's do my Aunt Judy's doll. I don't want to lose this, but let's take a look at this here. My Aunt Judy's doll is in here. Oh, there it is. There's my Aunt Judy's doll, right there. There it is right there. Dream Baby, that's her name. Mine's just a brunette. There she is there, and there she is there. There's several Dream Babies in here, made by the D&C Toy Company. And there's a Dream Baby right there with no molded hair. And then over here is another Dream Baby, but it is more like a baby deer. Though these were all copies, like trying to go after baby deer type of thing. This is another Dream Baby right here. This is called Dream Baby. Yet, I've seen this same exact doll made in the States and with another name. So, there you go. Now, everybody who remembers, I just did this doll not but a few months back. Here's my, it's called Lovable Family Doll. There's Cindy the mom, Penny the sister, and baby sister here, and her little dog is right there. I don't know if you can see him because he's kind of whitish like the baby, but the little dog is right there. I have this. I just restored them, got them all redressed and everything. I hope you remember that I have that. 1959, Cindy has a plastic body with jointed hips, waist, shoulders, and neck. Vinyl head, sleep, eyes, lashes, painted lower lashes, rooted blonde hair, closed mouth. Penny has a vinyl body, jointed hips, shoulders, and neck. Vinyl head, sleep, eyes, lashes, rooted bustard brown hair, closed mouth. Baby sister has a one-piece vinyl body. Doesn't say anything about the dog. But the dog is right there. And I took my little dog and I dyed him blue. So there we go. Because that's what his color was. He was blue. So anyways, I hope you like what you see here. That's what these these books are great for. These books just open up the door to identifying your dolls. And all of a sudden now I've got names, I've got more information, a year, you know. So wonderful stuff. I'm really happy to have them. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here and that you got something out of this, because I find it exciting, though, that you can get names and years and more information and wonderful stuff. Am I going to go back and get more? Yes. Next month I will go back. I'll probably go about the middle of the month and see how things are, or maybe I'll try, you know, Yeah, about the middle, I would think would be the better time to go. I might even give the store a call and say, hey, you got those books out, and he probably will say, yeah, come on in and get some more from me. But for $5 and the soft covers were free, that you're talking my language, free especially. So, but at $5 and that great big encyclopedia book, you can't beat that. But again, I just rode my bicycle down, brought them all back, but there was a heavy load, especially that big encyclopedia one. But anyways, I love them all. What I want to do is get a book shelf made underneath my my bench here, and just enough just to put those books on. I think that would be wonderful. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy seeing all this. I had fun showing it all to you, and I'm working on another doll here, getting it going, and chipping away paint and all that wonderful stuff. So again, thanks for dropping in. Come back again and see what I'm up to again. I'm going to be making more videos again in the next little while here, so thank you for joining me. Bye-bye. Oh, thumbs up, please. Comment. I do read them. I look forward to your comments. Okay, thanks again. Bye-bye.